Hello everyone, welcome back to ZK Adventure. We are on level 248 titled Swamp. Uh, there was once a time where I did solve this level in CCLP4 playtesting. I don't remember how to though. I remember this beginning is pretty difficult in terms of precision. So let's see if we can do it again. Apparently we can't. Alright, so I'm just going to show off what you got to do. I know I killed the teeth, so I lost my chances of solving, but that's okay. So basically, you got to get the tooth monster in such a position that it's right here, where Chip is standing at right now, and where I just died. You got to get the teeth right there to deflect the fireball off into the bomb. That is not an easy task. Especially with the starting position of where you are at with the fireball. It's not easy to do this. I think you have to take advantage of this thing. Or wait, maybe you have to do it the other way around. No? Hold on. Oh, like that. Okay, I was wrong. That's how you do it. It's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, so I got 2 blocks left over. And I can go in here, and I go through this. I don't remember how to solve this level, though. It's not an easy level. And I am fully aware that the wall, or not the wall, this tile right here, that's not floor. That's an invisible wall. So I'm not going to go for the green key. So with that eliminated, I have 2 options with the blocks. I can go up there and grab the chip right away, or I can go through here and grab that chip and go up through the teleport and do that, which I think if I remember this right, I think that's what you have to do with this. I think you have to create a block slide with the teleport. Because it comes back. So I'm going to do this since I can get an extra block out of that. And this is kind of the iffy part with this. Okay. And links, that would be a little bit more precise. But I think since I have 3 blocks, or potentially 4 blocks I can use, I can go that way now. And I can use the skates to get the chip, so that eliminates that problem. And there's no point going down to the bombs, so... Okay, now do I want to get another block? That's the question. So I can go down here now, and I can extract this block. I can actually extract all of these now, with the skates intact. So I have 6 blocks I can, well 5 technically, with 1 for the block slide. Now do I want to go... I can technically use blocks to bridge up there and not rely on the floor slide. And I can't get blocks down there, so since I have the skates, I can see this being an option. Or something that's required, so I'm just going to do that. I do not remember how to solve this level, though. Okay, so I still gotta go through the thief. But I think we'll be okay since both the blocks aren't necessary to get to the ice, or not necessary to use skates on. So let's go through here now. I don't think I needed to do that, but I wanted to do it just in case. This is quite the swamp, I have to say. So going down there, I don't see that being a reliable option to go with, so let's not do that. That's an interesting monster pattern, I have to say. Okay, so we got this thing. We can get a yellow key and get some blocks. I can get 2 right now. Press the trap button below to release Michael Warner the glider, but only when the toggle door is open. The trap button below to release the glider. There's a trap button. Oh, right there? Is that what you mean? Well, this walker is kind of a pain. I feel like Chip has like a has some kind of thing that attracts walkers to him, like some kind of walker magnet or something. Okay, so I can't even go down that way. So I take it I want this fireball for something, but what do I want it for? That is the big question. I think I want to take it down here so I can use it as a means to nail. Let's do that. I do remember these blocks had no purpose in the original level. The voting version, or not the voting version, the playtest version, had a bust that you didn't have to actually use these blocks. So let's go through here now. So we actually have to go through this walker thing. I'm fine right here. There we go. Okay. What's this way? A chip. And another yellow key. Okay, so I take it I can use these other 2 blocks to go down there and get the blue key, right? Do I really have to keep going through this walker thing? Well, it's a Zane level, so... Alright. The time limit on this level is a little iffy. I'm not sure if I'll be able to solve it on this attempt, but I'll keep trying. Okay, I don't know if I want to release the glider, though. It doesn't say when to release it, it just says to release it. And I don't even see the glider, so am I just supposed to rely on what the hint says? Press the trap button to release the glider, but only when the toggle door is open. The toggle door. Where's the toggle door at? Oh. So it's a timing thing. There we go. I heard the bomb blow up. I think that's a good sign. Well, what did I actually do? So I have to go through this torture chamber thing. And I can open up one of these. Is it virtually possible to get the flippers? I don't even know. Let me unlock that one. That seems to be the most reliable choice. Okay, so I can do that. I think I'm going to run out of time, which is a little unfortunate on this level. Okay, let's just let these guys die. Oh. Really? What How did that happen? It deflected off the other one. Really? I can't say I agree with that death. I really don't. I don't agree with that. So it seems like everything else, I was doing everything else right. So let me go ahead and do this bit again. I'm still gonna do the bridging thing. I think that's actually required. Now that I really think about it, I think that's required. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I'm still gonna do it just in case, though. I'm still doing it. I'm not taking any chances with this. Now, granted, I was probably done for on that attempt anyway, because I did only have 36 seconds left. But still, there could have been a possibility I could have beat that within 36 seconds. Alright, let's just save those. Let's just put those to the side, just in case I need them. Alright. I'm still confused to how these paramecia did that. I really don't know about that. I'm just gonna grab that on my way out. I don't really... Actually, no, I need it right now, don't I? This is what I mean. Like, as soon as I go away, you're gonna go away too. Yep. So I had this right, presumably. Come on, go away. I'm curious to see how the glider mechanism works. I don't remember it offhand, so... Okay, the walker part really isn't that bad. The thin walls make it like 10 times easier. Well, no, not, I wouldn't say 10 times, maybe 5. Not 10 times easier. As it's still a walker on principle. Alright. Did I get the chip over here? Yes, I did. Alright. So now we can go through this, this bit. Now, here's my question. Okay, obviously the top one I don't want to unlock, so it's one of these two. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I don't see that being something that would matter. My question is, though, why did the paramecia backtrack like that? Like, that should not have happened. Not only that, but they cluster up like that to begin with, so why did that not work out the way it probably should have? Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Like, okay. So they do that. And he backtracks. He dies. It's because of that force floor right there. I mean, I don't get it. Like, unless there's another monster I can use, which I don't see any, because the rest of them are guarded by gravel, then I don't see how this is a doable level. I don't see how this is possible. Like, the only thing I can think of is to save the chip for last. Because I did see you get suction boots somewhere. I saw suction boots somewhere. I don't remember where, but I saw them. And then you just go through the torture chamber. You go through the torture chamber thing to get the chip. Maybe this trap is a red herring. Maybe this trap is a red herring. Oh. Well, that'll be okay, because it's essentially the same thing. I just have to get one extra block out of this section, which I can easily do. That's what I was afraid of happening. Some teleport shenanigan happened. That was actually kind of funny. Alright, let's just... I'm not going to waste my time doing the bridging thing again. I'm just going to bridge this way and then call it a day. So are these skates really used just for the chip and that's it? I'm still going to get these blocks out of the way just because. Just in case. But I'm not going to bother actually doing bridging nonsense. Okay, let's get this yellow key. The walker actually wasn't blocking my way this time. Just do that. Now it's blocking my way. I was afraid of that happening. I'm more annoyed that the issue with the paramecia exists. Like, I feel like that shouldn't be something that exists. Oh, I thought I snatched the block. Like, I have to get all the way back to that point and then figure out what to do. Because I swear I saw suction boots somewhere. Maybe it was the green key, I don't know, but I swear I saw suction boots somewhere. So I'm trying to figure this out. Like, do I just use both the blocks to, I need the red key. Do I need to use both those blocks to actually not fill in the trap part? That's the only thing I can think of that would prevent that issue from occurring. That's kind of a little iffy to include something like that in a level, honestly. Come on, Walker, go somewhere else, please. You have a whole left side of this room you're in to go to. Thank you. Yep, I knew I saw suction boots. They're right there. I knew I saw them. I wasn't going crazy. I knew I saw them. Can I get a better look at this at all? Okay, the fireball that was controlling the toggles is gone. There must be a way I can get to that with flippers. So I am convinced that I have to save one of these blocks to keep the paramecia in here. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I don't know if I can even do this or not. I don't think I can. I think it's still gonna do that. What the heck? I can't even use both the blocks because of this trap thing. I can't even use them because of that. Because this was water right here, and it's obviously water up there. I don't get it. I don't understand this. Am I supposed to bridge somewhere else? Is that what I'm missing? Am I supposed to like go down there for the chip? Or is that actually... Okay, yeah. Just proof that's an invisible wall. You know, maybe I have to use the rest of the blocks to go down and grab that chip. I haven't considered that. Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe the flippers are a red herring. But I feel like you need them. I feel like you need the flippers. So how many blocks does that require? At least 4. And I have like 6 in that room I can use. So I could go down there and grab that chip. But I think even then I had 1 more left. You know what? I'm gonna grab that chip this way. Because I have the ability to do so, and Yeah. I really hope this isn't the intended solution. Because if this is what the intended solution is, I'm not going to be that happy. Okay, I have one more block I need to get. Oh, come on. Seriously? You're gonna punish me for trying to make it a little faster? That's annoying. That seriously is annoying. I'm not really that big on this level. I was starting to like it at first. I was liking it, but now it's just starting to feel like grunt work. I really wish that issue with the paramecia wasn't a thing. Like, I feel like that's not how it was meant to be done. At least when I go down there, I can see that section of the level a little bit better. Oh, really? There, thank you. I thought I was gonna die for a second there. Okay, it is confirmed. I do need the flippers. I cannot get any... There's no other way to get that chip. So that is a guaranteed thing. I do need the flippers. Okay, so we'll have to figure some way to get the flippers then. I'm thinking. Now, I'm really thinking now. I have the option to use these blocks up here and loop around. But I needed all four of them. Yeah, I needed all four of them to even get to that the blue key. Yeah, I need all four of them. So that can't be it, can it? I don't know, this doesn't seem like the type of level to think outside the box for. It really doesn't. I mean, okay, I'll do this, but I don't see where else this is going to take me other than to the blue key. See, if I go around, because I have access to that section right now. I mean, am I really supposed to push a block right here and go all the way around, push it to the left, and then extract another one that way? I don't think that's even doable. I don't think that's even possible to do. Because that trap at the end of the torture chamber thing, that exists, and that's what's creating this whole issue. Well, not really. It's the force floor that right next to the bomb by the flippers. Okay. I took a risk with that, but I'm glad it paid off, even though it's probably pointless. I've been doing what the hint's telling me to do by blowing that up as well. Like, that's what the hint has been telling me to do. Maybe I'm not supposed to go through here. Maybe I'm supposed to do something else. Let me unlock this one, just to see. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to do this. Maybe I'm supposed to do this in a different way. I don't know. I really don't. And that's what's bothering me the most, is not knowing like what I'm supposed to do with this section. Because no matter what, the paramecia are gonna jumble up together, and one of them's gonna go back, and I have no way to control that. Unless it comes down to how the monsters are ordered. Let's try this. Are you serious? That's what it came down to. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that at all. That's terrible. Well, the good thing is I can go grab this chip now. And I'm apparently missing another one. Or am I missing the other one? So I can at least see what this mechanism was about. I still don't completely know, but we'll deal with it. Oh, the other chip is by the that, and I can't get it now because I goofed up. No, I didn't. I did not. Hold on a second, Mr. Wise Guy. Haha. Haha. Take that. I saw your little trick there. Okay, so I can finally get the suction boots. The suction boots you guys probably thought I was crazy about. And I have extra pop-up walls. I'm not sure what that's about, but I guess to ensure that you're doing everything right. So I didn't actually have to use the blocks right here. I think that's what the pop-up walls were for. Now that I really think about it. It was to go back and get the chip, but I just used blocks instead. Okay, now we have to figure out how they exit. And I saw green locks right here. Oh, it's really a rush. That's not that bad. Alright, that is Swamp. What a level. That... I can't agree with how that paramecia thing works. That feels like it's a... That feels like... I don't even know what that feels like. That just feels unfair. Like, it came down to how the monsters are ordered, just based on how whether they jumble up or they're spaced out or not. I don't think that should be a thing. I don't think that's an intentional thing. It doesn't feel like it is, at least. One way to ensure that wouldn't work, though, well, that wouldn't happen, is, let me go back to it. Just so I can show you guys, or show Zane in particular, what I'm talking about. So, that force floor, so that's the path. Oh, I just exited out of it. I'm a dumbass. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Don't click OK. So this force floor, this is the path to the flippers, right? And the two parameses, as you saw, they jumbled up, and when they're jumbled up and they go on here, they space out, but one of the parameses backtracks and dies, which results in an unfair cook. I don't see any reason why these force floors have to even be here. Well, that one in particular, I see why they exist, but this one right here, I don't see why that couldn't be like a gravel tile or something. Like make this a gravel, make that a gravel, just to boost the aesthetic of that, or to help the aesthetic of that. I really don't see why that shouldn't be that way. I highly recommend you, Zane, to make that change, just on virtue of avoiding an unfair cook. I mean, unless you want to have an unfair cook in the level that the player really has no control of, and it comes down to how the monsters are ordered, I don't think you should expect the player to rely on, to think about stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. I do suggest a change, though. I would like this level so much better if that change was made. Aside from that, the whole level on principle was pretty fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I do recommend making that change. It definitely will boost my opinion on the level. But until then, we're gonna end it off right here. We're gonna play the Ark in the next video. I can't say I was expecting Swamp to take that long, but that Paramecia part, that really should be fixed. But hopefully the next video won't be as long. How far are we in this ZK abandoned section? 225. Okay, so we're a little bit over halfway done with the abandoned section. There's about less than 20 levels left of this section, and then we can move on to other stuff. Until then, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.